It's always beautiful and it makes everyone feel good. Every single year is the green room. And this is the most beautiful, like silk taffeted walls. And this year it was about the gift of nature. And you can see that mantelpiece with all the orchids dripping off of it. It was such a showstopper. Now, I doubt any of us are going to have 300 big, fat, luscious orchids just hanging around the house. So, nor would we do that, even if we could. So I'm going to just give you a really nice sample to go beyond the red and green and just start with these beautiful little napkin holders. Okay, I made this in about 3 minutes.
Stunning.
And then, right? And it's just a little unexpected. It's not a poinsettia, it's not a rose. We're bringing in some of those purples. So basically, this is your best friend throughout the holidays. This is craft wire. Everything at the White House and everything in the holidays is hanging with wire.
Craft wire is your buddy. Craft wire and a glue gun, baby. Yes.
Pretty much. So I just made like a really simple little ring around the napkin. And all I do is, with those extra boughs you have hanging off your tree or just cut one, is you just start weaving this around the wire. We don't need anything fancy. Forget those $45 napkin rings they try and make you buy. You should do this seasonally to whatever you're dealing with. It is so easy. Go in your backyard and clip a little branch. I'm going to stick a pine cone in here. Boom. And then seriously, it is this easy to look.
Pick an orchid. Right?
Yeah. I just buy one orchid from a home improvement store. You don't have to get, the big, huge, expensive bouquet.
Done.
And you have these, they're jewels, right? Done. Okay. Moving on. One of my favorite trees in the whole house was about the gift of family, and that every single person on this earth can relate to. Getting together, sharing love, sharing memories, being funny. Like there were picture frames all over this tree, like a really candid, natural moments throughout all the administrations, like the Kennedys laying on the floor and the dog's eating a sock and they're celebrating Christmas, like just real human moments. What I loved, they had all the cards throughout the pandemic that people had written to the Bidens and created this garland of gratitude, and they wrote back to them in those big cards on the floor. On the trees themselves, beyond the garlands, there are also these glass balls, which we have seen a million times. We're like, what do I do with this, right? What do I stuff in there? So instead of just stuffing some tree bough or something that doesn't have any meaning, I saw little notes of gratitude, whether it's from you and your family and you make these little time capsules, or it might be for someone who's passed and can't be with you for the holidays, like sheet music from your grandpa of his favorite song. And you simply just stuff this in, and these are there forever. Put the date on it. These little ornaments cost nothing. And then I make these bows with sculpture ribbon. I can't tell you. Look at how good this is, Rachel. I don't brag a lot,
it's
but that's
so great. And,
it's so chubby.
It's so many moments encapsulated. They're like time capsules. It's
exactly what are you grateful for, right? And then
it's
look,
so beautiful. They're little time capsules.
Now, a big gift for the Bidens they really wanted to communicate was of peace and unity. And all of us crave this throughout our lives, whether it's internally, externally, for the world. It was beautiful, and it felt like I wanted to cry 4 or 5 times going through the house with Dr. Biden, because it felt like we were trying to heal. We're all broken in some way. And during the holidays, it's about healing. It's about togetherness. It's about love. Regardless of your affiliation religiously, everyone can agree with that. So we brought the dove in a really simple way. I mean, their doves were very complex. If you just want to create a simple wreath, now this can go anywhere in your house. These are little dove cutouts that take you literally 5 minutes to wire on to any little boxwood wreath. Bring it into your bathroom. Bring it into a corner of a room that has no decoration. Bring it into your kids' room. These are really fun, and you just get like a punch with the dove on it,
right?
And you
with
can
the dove on
your cards. You can put these, in a present, and they just simply punch out, and you have that dove represented. Or this is more my style. I like a fancy girl, and you can just buy a little box of doves.
My entire back porch tree is doves, owls, little birds of flight.
Yeah, and the doves are the icon of peace and unity. It's always beautiful, and it makes everyone feel good.